lost beyond the pain. A hidden world calls my name. Through the leaves, through the trees, whispers bloom upon the breeze. Where magic grows, where hope can rise. A secret place beneath the skies. Hand in hand through light and rain, love will heal, love remains. In the silence, seeds take flight, turning sorrow into light. Wounded hearts and broken days find their path, find their way. Morning shines, the garden wakes. Love rebuild the past mistakes. Through the laughter, through the tears, we have found what still endures. Where magic grows, where hope can rise. A secret place beneath the skies. Hand in hand through light and rain, love will heal, love remains. Where magic grows, where hope can rise. A secret place beneath the skies. Hand in hand through light and rain, love will heal, love remains. Love will heal, love remains. I ran through fields so wild and free, chased the sky, laughed with the breeze. The world was smaller, dreams were wide, and time felt endless at my side. Footsteps faded, roads grew long, the voices quiet, the days moved on. Yet in my heart, in winds that call, I hear the echoes, I see it all. Childhood, where did you go? Through golden light, through rivers slow, I close my eyes, I feel you near, a memory bright, forever clear. The swings still sway, the trees still stand, but time has brushed away my hand. The laughter lingers in the air, but I am older, I'm not there. Yet somewhere deep beyond the years, beyond the sorrow, beyond the fears, the child I was still
called me your brother, while I held back what I really meant. Watched you fall for every other, and told myself just be her friend. I stayed up late to hear your stories, cheered you on from far behind, hid the way you lived inside me in every quiet space of mine. And I waited like the rain for the clouds to speak my name. Thought one day you'd turn around and see me standing in the sound. But you found him and not my arms. I was hope he was the spark. And when I finally told the truth, you said it's right time, but not with you. I rehearsed it 1,000 times, that someday you might feel the same. But your smile held someone else's light, and I was just a gentle flame. You said you're kind, you're steady, you're warm, but my heart's been taken from the start. Funny how the timing's right when you're handing me a broken part. And I waited like the rain for the clouds to speak my name. Thought one day you'd turn around and see me standing in the sound. But you found him and not my arms. I was hope he was the spark. And when I finally told the truth, you said it's right time, but not with you. Your eye, but in this one I'm the song unsung, the hand you hold, but not the one. So I'll walk on through this rain, let it wash away your name. You won't turn, and that's okay. Some love just never finds its way. You found him and not my arms. I was steady, he was the spark. You smiled and softly told the truth. It's the right time, but not with you.
Through the laughter, through the fight, love was waiting in the light. In the madness, in the fall, two hearts found their way through it all. Through the dreams, through the tears, love held strong despite the years. No regrets, no turning back. What we lost, we found at last. Oh, oh, oh. Chasing stars, chasing fate, running fast, yet love would wait. Not in riches, not in fame, but in hearts that call my name. Through the noise, through the doubt, love still whispers calling out. No distance, no divide, love will stand right by my side. Through the dreams, through the tears, love held the tears. Love held strong despite the years. No regrets, no turning back. What we lost, we found at last. Softly calling yet distant again. No promises, no bound decree. Only hearts that long then flee. Falling like a leaf, floating with the wind. Love was here. Shadows whisper, names untold, fingers reaching, never hold. Was it real? Was it dream? Love remains in what it seemed. Falling like a leaf, floating with the wind. Love was here, then gone again. Though it fades, though it takes, still it lingers in what breaks. Let it go, let it stay. Love returns in quiet ways, not by force nor words contrived. Only love that breathes survived. Falling like a leaf, floating with the wind. Love was here, then gone again. Though it fades, though it aches, still it lingers in what breaks. We were just two hearts, finding light in a small town sky. Met again in a different world, where the city lights pass us by. You held my hand through quiet nights. I gave it all to make it right. I left my dreams in the rear view just to stand there by your side. Your family's name like heavy stone, weighing down our fragile hope. They said I wasn't good enough, like love alone just couldn't couldn't cope. You stood between their world and mine. I saw it breaking you inside. And I still remember how you cried. But I still love you anyway. Though we went our separate ways, you chose the road your heart was told to take. Though I wish that you had stayed and let you go, I walked away. But the ache don't leave just 'cause the heart obeys. I still love you anyway. I tried to build a brand new life with empty arms and quiet nights. No more your voice at 2 a.m. No more your name beneath my breath. And they all said you'll be fine. Give it time, it fades with time. But some truths hold on like winter skies. And I still love you anyway. Though we bowed to what they say, you did what a good son would have done. I can't blame you for the pain, for the silence and the rain. But loving you for me is never gone. I still love you anyway. Maybe in another life we wouldn't have to say goodbye. We'd be more than just a memory, you and me. So honestly, but I still love you anyway. Through the quiet, through the gray, through the days I smile and nights I break. And if someday you look back, no, I never did retract that I was yours and I was not afraid. I still love you anyway. I still love you anyway. You walked in like a dream, too smooth to be real. Lines from a silver screen. Now I know how fake love feels. But life don't play and take twos. No cue cards, no rescue. And I kept hoping you'd stay in my truth. You were perfect on screen, but you disappeared. Said the sweetest things, then you left me here. I gave you my pages, you burned every line. Perfect on screen, not in real life. Not in real life. Perfect on screen, not in real life. Your silence hit too loud, no script to hold me now. I was your highlight reel, now I'm just background sound. I dressed up in forever, you wore goodbye too well. Played the lead so clever, left me in your farewell. You were perfect on screen, but you disappeared. Said the sweetest things, then you left me here. I gave you my pages, you burned every line. Perfect on screen, not in real life. Not in real life. Fake fairy tales don't last a year. I gave you my pages, you burned every line. Perfect on screen, never mind. Perfect on screen, not in real life. I watched you chase the morning light, like shadows stretch across your flight. You never saw me standing there, just solemn prayers in midnight air. I stitched my hope to every star, wrote your name on every scar, and whispered dreams you'll never hear, because your heart was never near. But I loved you with the quiet rain, through joyless days and aching pain. I loved you like the moon loves sea, though tides would never turn to me. I held you in a world of flame, while you ran fast without a name. Still I stayed like haunted strings, clinging soft to paper wings. I learned your voice in silence deep, carried your smile into my sleep. Built your kingdoms out of thread, where every throne stayed empty, dead. I gave you time, I gave you space, I traced your ghost in every place. But dreams don't bloom in soil so cold, and love unchecked grows too bold. Still I loved you with the winter's hush, through seasons turned to ash and dust. I loved you like the dusk loves flame, though it knew it could not remain. I waited where the wild winds sting, tethered tight to paper wings. You were chasing skies too high, your eyes fixed on a higher tide. And though I stood with open hands, you were already in distant lands. No blame, no bitterness remains, just soft goodbyes and fallen rain. You had your stars, your roads to roam, while I stayed back and called it home. So I loved you with the steady ache, with every vow I couldn't break. I loved you with the poet's grace, and tears I wore like fine spun lace. Now I release what never clings, fold goodbye in paper wings. Let them fly where dreams belong, in silent skies and unsung songs. I'll watch you soar, I won't hold tight. Some loves are meant to burn in flight.
We were young and full of plans, so 8 long years just holding hands. Built a world with borrowed dreams, thought love alone could buy us peace. Then the world came crashing down, your father gone, your mother drowned, and debts and pain I couldn't ease. And I hate that I was weak. Tried to be a steady shore, but I was broken, nothing more. You looked at me with quiet eyes and slowly said goodbye. You walked away, said love's not enough, took your heart, traded us for trust. He gave you gold, I gave you time. He saved your world, I just survived. You found your peace in a safer life, while I'm stuck chasing what ifs every night. Yeah, you love me, but you left me behind. I remember cold cafe lights, your hand shaking in the night, It told me you deserve much more, but you still walked out that door. And now I hear your life is sweet house, a car, security. Guess I was just the in-between, a chapter you had to leave. You cried but didn't turn around, said sorry but never made a sound. You looked ahead, I stayed in place, watching love just slip away. You walked away, said love's not enough, took your heart, traded us for trust. He gave you gold, I gave you time. He saved your world, I just survived. You found your peace in a safer life, while I'm stuck chasing what ifs every night. Yeah, you love me, but you left me behind. I don't blame you for the pain, I know life don't play fair games, but sometimes I wish you'd said it was money that won, not fate instead. I would have worked, I would have tried to climb the world to build you a life, but dreams don't count in real daylight, and I lost you to the practical side. You walked away, said love's not enough, took your heart, traded us for trust. He gave you gold, I gave you time. He saved your world, I just survived. You found your peace in a safer life, while I'm stuck chasing what ifs every night. Yeah, you love me, but you left me behind. Yeah, you love me, but love was enough this time.
You walked in like a dream scene, every word you said so clean, like a line from a movie rehearsed in time. Eyes like thunder, voice like rhyme. You held the door, you knew my name, lit my heart like a match to flame. For shadows no more blue. You gave me light when I was running out of fire. You made the fairy tales come true. And every time I say your name, it feels like sunshine through the rain. When I found you, oh, I found you. I found you. I found you.
I close my eyes, you're in the breeze, a whisper dancing through the trees. You're not a name I've ever known, but in my dreams you feel like home. I wait for you where flowers grow, in sunlit thoughts I never show. You're made of light, of fire, of sky, of questions I don't need to try. See you in the summer when the sun stands still, when time is slow and hearts can feel. I look for you in golden air, in every shadow. You're not there, you're not real, but you are mine. In days that melt like honeyed wine, I wait though I don't know why, like we all wait for morning light. Ooh. You are the silence in my room, the reason flowers choose to bloom. I've built a place for you inside, where longing and the stars reside. They say we dream what we believe, but I just hope and I just grieve for someone I may never find, but still I leave the door unlined. See you in the summer when the sun stands still, when time is slow and hearts can feel. I look for you in golden air, in every shadow. You're not there, you're not real, but you are mine. In days that melt like honeyed wine, I'll wait though I don't know why, like we all wait for morning light. Maybe love is just a shape we paint with hope and can't escape. But if you're out there soft and true, know I've been saving June for you. See you in the summer when the days burn long, when even silence feels like song. I'll wait for you just like before, a girl who waits for something more. You're not here and still I shine, the way the sun waits every time. I'll wait until the world is right, till I see you in the summer light.
I walk through days of golden flame, through love that called, through nights unnamed. I held the stars, I touched the rain, yet still I wandered all the same.
I sought the truth, I chased the sound, in voices lost, in prayers unbound. The light was kind, the dark was wise, and somewhere there I closed my eyes.
Oh, time, you whisper low, through winds that rise, through waves that flow. No song too bright, no night too long, for life is but a fleeting song. I found the love I dared not keep, in broken words and vows too deep. Yet love was more than just a name. It lived in silence, burned like flame.
So take my hand, or let me go, for love is light, and love must flow. No chains to bind, no locks to break, just moments shared that time will take.
Oh, time, you whisper low, through winds that rise, through waves that flow. No song too bright, no night too long, for life is but a fleeting song. If sorrow calls, if joy should fade, remember this, the dawn still waits. For life is not just what we lose, but what we find, but what we choose. Oh, time, you whisper low, through winds that rise, through waves that flow. No song too bright, no night too long, for life is but a fleeting song. She wore daisies in her hair, danced barefoot on the porch stairs, sipping cherry coke from mason jars, counting stars like they were ours. Mama said you'll find your prince someday, with a white dress and a chapel gray. She dreamed of picket fences white, but dreams change color in city lights. And the carousel kept turning, but the horses lost their gold. She grew up in the spinning, now her heart feels 10 years old. Oh, the stories we were told when the world felt warm and small. Every fairy tale unfolds till you barely know it all. But she keeps the porch light on for the girl she used to be, somewhere lost in Oh, the stories we were told are now whispers in the trees. Every crown she tried to hold turned to dust upon her knees. But she keeps the porch light on for the girl who used to dream, somewhere lost in cotton dawns, still dancing wild and free. She wore daisies in her hair, danced like no one ever stared. The porch lights burning soft and low for all the girls the world let go. I drive these roads with your name in mind, every turn, every mile, hoping time will change the way they see this man I am. Not good enough, not part of their plan. I know your heart is on my side, but when you go home you have to hide your tears behind their expectations. Their words turn love into hesitation. Is love ever strong enough when the world keeps saying it's not? I'm giving all I've got, but it still feels like I'm lost. If I build us a life, brick by brick and dream by dream, would they ever let you believe in me? Or am I just not far enough from where I came? You never cared I don't wear a tie, or that my hands are stained by honest drives. You saw the man beneath the label, not the job, not the name on the table. I'd rent a roof, I'd save for a key to give you more than what they see. But every time I think we're close, another note from a voice too close. Is love ever strong enough when the world keeps saying it's not? I'm giving all I've got, but it still feels like I'm lost. If I build us a life, brick by brick and dream by dream, would they ever let you believe in me? Or am I just not far enough from where I came? I don't wanna change just to fit their frame, but I would rise if you called my name. Do I wait, do I walk, do I break your fall, or do I lose it all to prove I gave it all? Is love ever strong enough to stand when we're not enough? I'm holding on so tough, but your silence feels like a bluff. If I stay the same, will I lose you in the end? Or should I pretend I'm someone else again? Or am I just not far enough, not far enough from where I came? I worked the nights, you dreamed of skies, built your wings while mine ran dry, patching roofs and fixing cars so you could chase the northern stars. Your books were stacked, your hands were clean, while mine were stained with oil and steam. But every mile I walked alone, I walked so you could find your home. 'Cause all I had was you, and that was more than enough to do the heavy lift in the quiet fight, to hold your world up every night. I gave the days, I gave the rain, I bore your joy, I bore your pain. And darling, saw the love that built this ground. You came back with books in hand, but more than that, you understood the man. Not just the work, not just the way, but how I never once let break your faith. You touched my face, your voice was low, said you gave me more than you could show. And all the things I thought I lost were worth the time, were worth the cost. 'Cause all I had was you, and that was more than enough to do the heavy lift in the quiet fight, to hold your world up every night. I gave the days, I gave the rain, I bore your joy, I bore your pain. And darling, now you see it too. My world began and ends with you. And love's not loud, and love's not grand. It's in the dirt, it's in the hands. And you came back, and now I see you've been my greatest victory. 'Cause all I had was you, and that was more than enough to do. Now we both stand on what we grew. My love was strong and yours came through. I gave it all and now it's true. You gave it back like I gave you. Pride stood tall, love held its breath, words unspoken, fears unsaid, two hearts warring, both afraid, yet longing in the silence stayed. Step by step, turn by turn, love ignites where tempers burn. Through the shadows, through the fight, we find truth in stubborn light. Missteps carved in weary stone, foolish hearts left cold alone. Yet through the storm, through the rain, love remains, love regains. Let the echoes fade behind. Let the heart choose, not the mind. For love once lost can rise again if courage
seems like leaves in air, but time stood waiting, silent, whole, taking pieces, taking all. The weight of days now slows my stride, no longer reckless, nowhere to hide. Yet in the loss and scars I bear, I find the strength that wasn't there. Oh, time, you take, you give, you change, you steal my youth, yet rearrange. I break, I heal, I rise once more. For every step I know what's worth fighting for. The laughter fades, the echoes call. The roads ahead feel twice as tall. But in my hands, though worn and bare, I hold the lessons carved by air. I do not fear the fading light, for I have learned that loss is right. Not in sorrow, not in pain, but in knowing I can stand again. Oh, time, you take, you give, you change, you steal my youth, yet rearrange. I break, I heal, I rise once more. For every step I know it's worth fighting for. Let the years fall, let them bend. I won't run, I won't pretend. For in the cracks and the lines I trace lives the person I've learned to embrace. Oh, time, you take, you give, you change, you steal my youth, yet rearrange. I break, I heal, I rise once more. For every step I know what's worth fighting for.
Walls may rise, but they can't hold a love too fierce to be controlled. Silent names carved in the night, bound in fire, set alight. I will stand, I won't run. Love is war, love is one. Shadows stretch, fate may turn, but this fire will always burn. I will stand, I won't run. Love is war, love is one. Shadows stretch, fate may turn, but this fire will always burn. Hands once tied now reach for more. Locked in battle, hearts still roar. No betrayal, no retreat. Only truth beneath our feet. I will stand, I won't run. Let them doubt, let them blame. No chain strong enough to break. Love is choice, love won't fade. I will